Hello, it's Lori with Pixie Dust Designs. This is our third video of how to make a fabric basket. So today you're going to need your clothesline and you need to unravel it. So you just need to unravel a section that you're going to be using. You're going to need your glue. Now remember, I had recommended the Scotch glue stick and it needs to be acid free. And in the supply list, I forgot to tell you, you need your pins. So sorry about that. If you don't have any pins, go ahead and go out and get some and then come back to this third video. So our first step to start wrapping is we need to take our strips that we cut into 3/4 inch. The recommendation from me was 3/4 inch, but you can do 1/2 inch. I like 3/4 inch because it's wider and it covers more of the clothesline at once. So you're going to want to take the wrong side. And you're going to want to put a little glue on the end because we've got to attach it to the clothesline for a starting point. So I just glue the end. And, you know, roughly 1/4 inch, just to kind of cover what you're looking at. You want to cover make sure the top is roughly here, 1/4 inch, just because we need the top covered. We don't want our end of our rope clothesline to show. But I am going to get my scissors because, as you can see, this is a little frayed on the top and I don't want to start there. So I'm going to cut where it looks like the clothesline kind of gets better for me. So just get rid of that. So you're going to want roughly 1/4 inch here. I sometimes will go more because I want to make sure it's covered. And then you're going to cover the top of your clothesline. You're going to wrap it with your fabric, like so. And then on the end, we're going to fold over the top, and so it looks like you got a little lip there. And then, so it doesn't start fraying as you start wrapping, you're gonna put a pin at the very top, like so, so it doesn't leave its spot. So now we're ready to wrap the clothesline. My recommendation is over the top. So you're gonna wrap over the top and come around to the bottom and make sure the ends overlap. The first couple are a little rough, but it's okay because it's gonna be the bottom of your basket. Okay, so I'm going to come back around here and show you again. So before we get started, we want to make sure that we add glue to the wrong side of the fabric to make sure it sticks to our clothesline. So I just glue a section because you don't have to glue the whole strip. So I glue the first part of the clothesline and then at the end of the strip. So the first part of the new strip and then at the end of the strip. So we're just gonna glue a little bit here. And again, we're gonna take our clothesline. So the front side of the clothesline is facing us, not where we overlapped the fabric for the glue. So this is considered our front side. And then we're going to wrap the clothesline from top to bottom. And then each strip we want to overlap the other, the one before. So we're going up and over, and we're making sure the fabric from the past wrap is overlapped with your new wrap. It does take a little bit to get it started. You don't want to wrap so tight that you're going to start curling your rope, but you want to wrap tight enough so it stays snug. There is a fine line there, so once you get going and get used to it, you'll get the feel for it. There's no rhyme or reason, right or wrong, other than make sure each overlaps the next, and that you try and keep your rope straight so it's not wrapped too tight. So again, our bottom, the last one we wrapped, is overlapped by the top one. And so on. So here's my wrap. I'm going to come up over the top. And as you can see, I want to wrap it a little bit on the old and come up and over. And we're going to keep doing this. And after you get so far in your strip of wrapping, you want to make sure you glue it again, because we don't want it to fray or leave where we want it to be, because it will separate. So we want to glue the beginning of a strip, very beginning of a strip. First is where you started, and then we want to glue the beginning of the strip. We have come quite a ways here with no glue. So I'm going to go ahead and glue a little section again. You know, I don't know, 3-4 inches. And then we're going to start wrapping again. And again, we want to go in the same direction. If you change your wrap direction, you will notice the change in the pattern on your finished project. So you will want to stay wrapping in the same direction. Make it so Make it so your wrong side of your fabric is facing up to you, and then you wrap it over the clothesline. And you stay in that same pattern. So I'm going to continue this, and you can watch as you want or fast forward as you want, because I want to get to the end of this strip to show you how to start a new strip. So we're just wrapping, we're overlapping the last wrap with the new one. We've come a long way again in wrapping fabric with no glue. So we need to do that again. So we need to get out our glue stick. We are gluing the wrong side of the fabric, and we are wrapping the clothesline with the wrong side of the fabric. So the right side of the fabric is the part you see on the top. that's going to be your design of your new basket. So we're going to finish up this strip. Remember, we do the same direction of the wrap and we overlap the last wrap. Does that all make sense? Huh? So we're coming to the end of this strip, which I'm excited about to show you how to finish the strips off. Okay, so here we are. This is what we've done so far. And I'm really loving the pattern. So this is what my pattern is going to be. If you've never done one of these fabric baskets, you wait till we start putting it together and sewing it and making the basket itself. But I'm really, really liking how this is coming out. So we're going to glue the last leg of this first strip we have. We're going to use the glue on the whole thing. Okay, and we're gonna just tighten that up a little bit. Again, tighten it to keep it firm, but try not to tighten the wrap so tight that your clothesline begins to curl. So this is the end of our first strip. We're gonna wrap it all the way around, okay? So we're gonna finish it off like that. Now we've ended our wrap, our first strip right here. So this is our whole leg. If you kind of want a measurement just to know how long that is. Well, I was gonna give it to you, but I can't find my measuring tape, so I'll surely get that going on for you next time. So now that we've done the first strip, we want to take another strip that we cut in the last video. We are going to glue, the first part of that strip, the 3-4 inches of the first part of that strip. We're going to find the end of our first strip and we're going to overlap. So the wrong side that is glued, we're going to almost cover the last wrap of your first strip finished. And we're going to continue to wrap again. But what you want to do at this section that's between the first strip and this strip, or this strip and the next strip, is we need to make sure we pin where the two sections are connected. So we're going to pin where they connect. And there you go. Now you're ready to really rock and roll and start wrapping the second section. So I want you to go ahead and practice that and get going with that. I will start the next video on wrapping again, just to kind of jog your memory. And then after we do some additional wraps there, we will start sewing the base of your basket. So that's kind of exciting. And then you can start to really see it take shape. So I'm going to glue this next section for you. And I'm gonna just end with a little bit more wrapping. If you have any questions, let me know and we'll answer them for you. And we may, if you have any interesting questions where I need to show you something, we can do that in a video as well. So I hope you're getting the gist of this, because it's super fun, and to me it's relaxing. So I hope you enjoyed this third video of the fabric basket, and the fourth video will be coming out soon. Have a great day.